So this is also being recorded. So if anyone comes and visits later, they'll be able to watch all this and get. They'll be able to see the questions and the updates that we go through. Devin, welcome. All right. Well, while people continue to try and figure things out and hop in here, Guillermo, let's you can answer Daniel's question. He was asking about changing prices for certain date ranges, like having for low. We want our prices low in the off season, but we're concerned about getting our busy season booked out at low prices.
Yeah. Right now, we don't have that feature available. It is something that we are planning to include in the near future. It's not that easy to. We basically need to redo the code behind our calendar to be able to do it. So that's why we keep postponing it for lower hanging fruit. But we will add that feature. In the meantime, most people book within 2-3 weeks. So I think right now it's time to raise prices because it's the summer. And then you can, if you lower them in the winter, very few people book for 2024. Will book for 2024 in the year. Like most people start booking in January, February, and but yes, hopefully by then we'll have added this feature to our website.
And anyone, Devin, Daniel, if you guys have any questions, just throw it in the chat. And we'll get to it here shortly. Just wanted to roll through a few updates, just so everyone knows about the ambassador program. Some of you may be part of it. Some of you may not have heard of it yet. So the ambassador program, any of you motorcycle owners that have your bikes on the platform, you can sign up to become an ambassador in your city and go out and market your rental business. We'll send you some custom business cards. We pay you $20 an hour. I know we've been having a lot of questions about payment, and some people think that it's only rental credits that they're able to get, but you can actually send that to your bank account or use it as rental credits.
Yeah. No.
We're getting some feedback. Is that RJ? How are you?
Hey, good. Thank you.
RJ, where are you at?
I'm located in Denver, Colorado.
Amazing. Well, thanks for hopping on. We're taking questions, so please feel free to ask away. And let me see. I think we got some questions in. Daniel Royzen said, why not offer delivery as an option during the booking?
In the checkout page, the last one. That's actually a pretty good idea. I don't think we had... It's not on there already? That is... yeah, I think that's a pretty good suggestion. We have gear rentals, we have roadside, we have all this stuff, but we don't have delivery. Okay. Thank you. We will make sure to include that in our future plans.
And Daniel brought up a good point because he's in Arizona, so their winter is actually their peak season. So that's one of those outlier cases of all of our Arizona people that are would love to have that feature for sure. So
yeah, we need that feature, but in the meantime, most people don't book more than 2 months in advance. There are some that do, but the vast majority book within the next 2 months.
Yeah. All right. And RJ, how's any questions that you have for us while you got us on here? How's your experience been with RiderShare? Any feedback is much appreciated.
Okay, so you can you hear me here?
I can.
Yes.
Okay. So just concerned about the how you guys calculate the rental and then also the percentage going on the rental agreement.
So when you list your motorcycle, you can select from three options.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's say you set a price of.
Oh, okay, got you. I remember that. Okay, I think I don't have any specific question. I like to hear for any other experience you guys have it.
Perfect.
Yeah, and RJ, I see you're fairly new, right? Or have you been doing this for a while?
I've been a couple years already.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. And then I received an email saying that if I'm going to get the new website, do I have to see that? What the requirement to get that new website, free website that you have?
Yeah, all you got to do is sign up on there's a link for that free website, and you are on the list with about 100 other people now. So
Oh my gosh, yeah, I saw that.
so please be patient. It went. We had our team meeting yesterday. There was about 40, and apparently everyone opened their emails yesterday after the holiday weekend, and we're up over 100, I think now. So
I signed up as soon as I got the email about last week, and I signed it up myself in there.
oh, so you may be at the top of the list then if you got in there quick. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. And just to let you guys know, I mean, that serves a few different purposes. The website is obviously for SEO purposes, to help people find you guys easier. And I was actually shocked that some of these domains were available. Like the first one we did was with Daniel out in San Diego for San Diego motorcyclerental.com. And Daniel also has 5-star Google reviews. So, people coming to his Google, finding him on the Google listing, and then they click that and they go to the website, and then they're able to see, a few of his listings. And then when they click the see all button, it goes to the main website. And that is kind of our workaround, because Google does not like a bunch of different rider share business listings that do not have physical locations. So we're trying our best on that end to help you guys get as many rentals as we can. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so I was going over the ambassador program real quick. I'll just finish on that. So any of you guys can sign up for that. We pay $20 an hour, up to 8 hours per week, and you're able to, right? You're getting paid to go out and ride and talk about motorcycles and visit motorcycle places. And all we're asking in return is that you put some video content in the link that we provide to you. All you got to do is literally click the link and upload that content from your phone. And we're just asking for things like maybe walk around video of some bikes or some images of the places you visited. Nothing like, you don't have to become like a media mogul, Gary Vaynerchuk or anything like that. Just keep it simple, send it to us. Really helps us on social media. So we really appreciate you guys going out there and marketing for us. Guillermo, do you want to talk about an update? I don't know if everyone knows, but did you want to talk about the tours?
Oh, right. So right now you can add experiences into RiderShare, but they're basically an add-on for a rental. In about a month or so, we're gonna release this experiences product where you can list tours, classes, oil changes, all kinds of stuff for rent, completely separate. Sorry, for service or for sale, completely separate from the rental product. So if you want to offer tours but you don't want to list a motorcycle for rent, that's fine. And so I think that's a pretty exciting thing. The main reason why we did this is because about 40% of motorcycle rentals come via tour operators from Europe. And so, instead of and these tour operators, they really can't really use RiderShare because they need to get the license of each individual member and whatnot. So basically we decided, hey, well, let's just be the tour operators ourselves, and that way people can book tours on RiderShare, and you don't need, and the tour operators can also be the people that rent them out the motorcycles. So everybody wins. We think it's a more profitable opportunity for hosts and we're keeping the commission much lower, just 10%.
Henry, welcome to the group. I don't apologize. I haven't said hi to you down there yet. Where are you coming in from?
I joined a little late. I'm here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and just observing your organization take off. So it's fun to watch. So figured I'd dial in.
Thanks. I lived in Old Town for 5 years. I loved it down there. Missed those winters. I do want to give an update. We have a ride scheduled for June 17th. We are doing the first Rider Share nationwide ride. All the owners, any renters, anyone can be a part of this. We're just asking for, like Henry, you're down in Scottsdale. If you're interested in becoming the lead on that, you just simply, you can go into the Circle community, and there's a space in there, and it talks about how to set up the event. Basically, you just reach out to one of the admins on here. Her name's Paula, and let her know that you want to, meet at X coffee shop at 10 a.m., kickstand up at 11, and she'll create the event and invite everyone in that area. And the goal is to get as many of you guys together out there, riding together, having a great day. If you want to go ahead and market that day as well, we'll pay you for that as well that day. So yeah, that will be June 17th. I would say most people that I've heard from, they'll go out, they'll maybe meet up for coffee about 10 a.m., KSU at 11, and then ride till whenever they want. So please feel free if anybody wants to be a part of that. You can reach out to me or Paula through the Circle community. But yeah, and there was another question on I think Guillermo answered it but for the people that are just going to watch, it was a coverage issue. We had some bark busters. What's a bark buster? And other accessories not covered as they were not listed, which is fine. But our issue is they're not on the list of options to check off. Do we just then write them out in the future?
Yeah, if they're not in the list of options, just select whatever's closest to that aftermarket part, and and add it. It's not a big deal for us.
Perfect.
I was going to say you can always write it out, so you don't need to select it. Just write out whatever the part is.
Even better.
And so any other questions from anyone? I think we've. Sorry, go ahead.
I have a question. So I know you guys want people to go out and talk to other riders wherever. Do you have any guidelines of kind of what you would want to see, just in case maybe somebody isn't clear about what exactly you're looking for? Doesn't sound like much, but
yeah, it's as simple as, because we send out 500 custom business cards that have your name and affiliate barcode. So basically, you keep it on someone's bike. If they sign up, right, you're going to get that affiliate credit. So that's one easy way you can go into, right. I mean, I always just try and think about who comes in contact with a lot of bikers, repair shops, right? Maybe go in, make friends with the owners, the guys that work, give them some cards. They come in contact with a lot of people every week. The dealers in town, they come in contact with a lot of bikers. And they may actually be a good referral source for you because they have a lot of people that may want to try out a bike before they buy it. And since most of the time dealers don't do that, they may refer to you because they know you have Harley or whatever. So, apologize if my speech is a little weird. I'm getting feedback here, so I'm trying to do my best. Any other questions?
I was going to say also, if somebody doesn't know where to go, maybe a good opportunity if you're in a big city is if you have a cycle gear next to you. I think they have a bike night once a month, so that's a good spot to go. And Guillermo, by the way, if you are open to it, they'll always have vendors, and they'll usually have like some sort of giveaway. So you can do, I don't know, like $100 like rider share giveaway. I'm sure that's like sufficient.
Yeah. I mean, if you can, if you can get us in there, it's not a big deal. $100 credit, we can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's like every cycle gear, from what I know, or many of them.
Good to know.
Cool. Yeah, and it's funny because one of the managers of here in Cycle in Austin is a big host here in Austin. So like, I'm gonna talk to him about it.
Yeah.
If you're in a city that has a lot of tourism, hotel front desks are also a great source of referrals. Because most of our customers are people that are traveling from out of town, and they stay in hotels.
Oh yeah, that's by the
true.
way, team. Sorry, joined a little late, Orlando. That's like most of my customers are just out of town travelers, especially when it's cold up north. You get a lot of people coming to get some ride in. I guess I'll slide in my question as well. I know those investor badges on the platform were coming. Guillermo, do you know when they're going to be published?
And they're already published. And if you go to your public-facing profile, you should be able to see it. If it's missing, shoot us an email and we'll add it for you.
All right, sounds good.
And Daniel had a question out of curiosity: how are the hours tracked for the marketing? Is there clock in, clock out? Hey, this is the honor system. We're all adults here. You're going out and marketing for us. We really appreciate it. Our way of tracking is just send us content, even if it's just like a picture or a video. We can use all that for social media. So really just the videos and images are really what we're asking for. And if you don't send any of those in to Paula when you turn in your hours, she's not going to pay you. But any other questions?
I guess I will hit Paula up. I missed some key instructions around how to, I guess, be a brand ambassador. I joined late. I'm sorry, I had a class. But is there a write-up on what the program is, what the details are? Is there a link I can read through?
Yeah, in the Circle community, there's like ambassador start here. But if you have any questions, just hit up Paula or myself, and then also you can watch this back. This recording will be in the Circle community as well, where we go through questions. I go through the ambassador program as well. But in a nutshell, it's just going out, handing out business cards, talking to other people, letting them know about your business. And those sort of things.
Awesome. Yep. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. And I mean, first off, I know, we want to thank you guys for like participating and being in the community. This is really exciting for us to like hear directly from you guys. This helps the Rider Share team really hone in everything to make you guys' lives easier and make more money, rent out, be less stressful. So we appreciate you guys helping us out. So speaking sorry, go ahead.
Yes, I had one more question just to, for all the owners here. I actually connected to Guillermo a few months ago and added 6 bikes to the platform, had hit it off really, really good. But then, I think past month and a half, it's been really slow. Like I think just one day or 2 day rental in a span of 4 weeks. So obviously if there's no feedback as to what I might not be doing right. Now, I don't know if it's just a slow season, if it's a rainy season, or am I overpriced? Are there any analytics tools for owners that in a given market, how many rentals are going? Maybe I'm just the wrong geography. How do I tell what I'm not doing right for the past 4 weeks?
Yeah, that's a good question. We don't
Can
have
I-
a lot of, yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna interject for a second. So I'm a pretty big host in San Diego, and I think it's normal to sometimes just have dead periods. I'll have nothing for maybe a week or two, and then 5 people in a day. It's just sometimes how it is.
Yeah.
And then piggybacking off of the like, are there any metrics for owners to see? So I have an idea that I think should be pretty simple to implement. If owners can just see like all of the rentals that are happening within like a certain radius of them, just so they can see like, is it just dead or is it me? And then you can literally just see every bike that's been rented within, you know, whatever radius that you put it in.
Yeah, that's
Does that make sense?
It does. I mean, in the meantime, like the biggest challenge is that we have, you know, limited software development resources and so many features that we need to work on.
Sure.
But what I can tell you is that if you like, I can help you guys. If you're a part of the community, I can go into the database and look at that stuff up, look at that for you, and tell you what's going on. Off the top of my head, I know that Florida in general is has the opposite seasonality, kind of like Florida. They do better in the winter, especially in December and January.
Yep.
Then it slows down. The slowest month of the year for Florida is July, like the opposite of the rest of the country.
Okay.
And it is because of the rain. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good to know. Yeah, Guillermo, I'll definitely reach out to you through the community just to get a high level. You know what's the seasonality of it. It could help us, you know, kind of stock up the inventory versus get rid of some bikes in the slow months, etc. You know, because these things depreciate fast, and as a business, we can definitely benefit from that seasonality.
Absolutely, and so like generally speaking, for all of you, the top. Like Arizona and Florida do well during the winter and then slow down in the summer. Arizona is too hot in the summer. And then Vegas, Hawaii, and to an extent, Vegas and Hawaii are the least seasonal, the most steady. To an extent, LA and San Diego, but even San Diego and LA slow down during the winter.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, the farther north you go, the more extreme the seasonality is. Like in Denver, you're not gonna get like any rentals in December, but Denver hits up a lot during the summer, especially around Sturgis. Denver is usually where people pick up the bikes to go to Sturgis.
Gotcha. Jason, my apologies. Oh, go ahead. No, I know.
No, I was just going to say, do you have a Google business listing?
I do not actually. I just saw that I can have a website, etc. So definitely getting more serious about it. So I will do that. I'm going to make use of all those resources.
Yeah. Ali, in what city are you in Florida?
Orlando, Florida.
Got it.
Yeah. And so one more question I have is that, and I have 6 bikes. One of the most popular, and Guillermo, I know you told me Harley's go. So a gentleman came in to rent my Sportster 883. And obviously I have 6 in the garage, and he's like, man, I saw this Kawasaki Voyager, like big bagger, right? And I have it only for $5 more a day. And the gentleman said, I so badly wanted it, but the insurance on that Kawasaki for some reason to him was upwards of $50, $60 a day. And the rental on the motorcycle was in that same range as well. So I don't know if those premiums are being decided by our insurance company, but some of the premiums are awfully high on some bikes.
Oh yeah, I know. It's a pain. It's a big headache. And so we use this company that we pay them money to build this machine learning model for us. And you know, and at the beginning they were great. They really helped us accept, and they still help us accept more customers than we normally would. But what you're seeing, it's starting to happen too often that it just doesn't make any sense. Why is the price so high? So for the last 2 weeks, we've been all of our efforts have been focused on building those models ourselves in-house. Stop relying on these companies that don't care as much, and they don't explain us, they cannot tell us why that particular prediction is so high. And so tomorrow we're deploying this model behind the scenes to start making predictions. And then if they are accurate, in July, we're going to switch to a new model. In theory, we'll be able to lower prices for like 70% of customers, and lower them a lot, like lower those like 50% less than what it was than what it currently is. But I say in theory because again, we need to make sure that this model works in practice, that it's able to predict the accidents, and if it does, and it's going to be, I think, a game changer because the lower the prices, the more customers you can accept.
Understood. Just an idea on that model, if you can incentivize, like if you rent again and again, we have our own database of them being a safe rider. So we could give them just 5-10% discount on insurance premium, that if it is just, repeat customers, you bring them back, that you've had 2 5-star ratings, here's your 10% discount on your insurance premium because you've already completed 2 successful rentals. Just compared to everybody's going to use that free $25, $30, it really offsets the cost of their first rental, and then so many people don't come back. I see so many people with just one, they ask a question or two, but once they price the bike out, then they're like, oh, it's $100, $150 for one day.
Yeah. Return usage is a factor in the model, right? So like, if they rented before and didn't crash, it should lower their price.
Gotcha. And ideally, let them know that it's a perk. It doesn't feel. I mean, if they're paying $43 a day for insurance, they're gonna feel bad. But if they're like, they would have paid $48, but it's $5 discount for their prior rentals. Oh yeah, it's good value.
Yeah, and one last thing is, if you ever have a return customer and they're not happy with the price, shoot us an email and we can add them credits to retain them, right? Because it's better to make a little money than to make no money.
Yeah, agreed.
The other thing too is I believe you can just add your own insurance policy also, so you don't have to pay anything.
I actually had a question about that. What companies offer that, and how many points do we need to where it would make sense?
Sorry, can you repeat that? There's a noise.
I think, Daniel, if you wouldn't mind, I think there's feedback on your line.
Sorry, yeah.
No worries. Okay. I think the question was around, I think Daniel recommended that if we add our own insurance. Now, all my bikes are insured for personal use. Is there an option?
I think he meant that the renter can provide their own insurance, so they don't have to buy a damage waiver.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I had some renters actually try to do that, but like say my BMW GS, but they have, a Honda that's maybe 10 grand on their insurance. So their insurance company wouldn't let them rent my GS. So is there I know you have an option for commercial insurance. I was seeing if you had any recommendations on what companies we could look into. Also,
I can tell you.
There's basically one commercial insurance company for motorcycles. It's called MBA Insurance, and they're often really expensive. Like I've seen $3,000 per year per motorcycle if you want to include comprehensive and collision. But sometimes they'll give you better quotes. I've seen quotes as low as $1,000 per year.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, so honestly, if they give you that a low quote like that, I mean, I would recommend you run with it because we can't compete with that. But but for most people, it doesn't make sense. And you have a deductible to pay them. Like with Riders Free, you don't have a deductible, and it's like a monthly payment. It's not. If you don't get any business, you're stuck paying with the insurance policy, right? So that's why.
I guess there'd be a break-even point to where it's worth it for you.
I'll interject there and say, I think it will kind of count instead of your own regular insurance too. So you have to pay insurance for your bike anyways, right? So there's that. And MBA sometimes does have pretty low quotes. I think, I don't know, in the last couple of years, it's really calmed down. And then the other thing, you were mentioning that your renter has a Honda or something. That policy will still generally work for any vehicle that you rent. The only way that it's not going to work is if you have a car policy and you're trying to rent a bike. A car policy is not going to cover a bike rental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think one reason why he may be failing to add his policy to a website is that
one of the ones listed.
The vendor that we use to check insurance policies doesn't have a lot of insurance carriers. They have like the biggest ones. They have like 80%, but then there's another 20% of carriers that are not on the website.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
But if it doesn't work, tell them to if they email us the insurance policy, we'll override it for them. We'll read it, find if it. Some of them have motorcycle rental exclusions coverages. If they have that, then we cannot take them. But most of them don't have that. So yeah, just email them to us. We'll take a look and we'll override it for you.
Okay.
RJ, you've been patient with us. I see your hand up.
Yes. All right.
RJ, you there?
Yes. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So just keep on. I like the listenings for now.
All right. Anyone else have any questions, feedback? If not, we will get to the $100 raffle for this evening. So $100 in rental credits. The first person that answers this question correctly wins the $100. What year was Harley Davidson founded?
1903.
RJ is there.
Nice.
Peninsula.
Congrats. Paula, can you take care of that, please, and put $100 in there for Mr.
Yes.
How do you say your last name, RJ? Tolalu?
Tolalu, yes.
Awesome. Well, if no one has anything else, we appreciate you guys hopping on here. We're going to be doing this every week. So you guys, please feel free to come back, hang out with us, and we'll have a raffle like that every week. And we'll have updates and hopefully new exciting ways for you guys to grow your business. And yeah, once again, thank you for coming.
All right. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Guillermo. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.